What up, gamers? Spencer here, and welcome to my reaction to Shadowverse Worlds Beyond Infinity Evolve, the second card set after the first one, the Legends Rise. So, a couple of days ago or so, they revealed this, and here I am just seeing it for the first time. So, yeah, I'll be watching their trailer that they showed off here, and then afterwards, I will take a look at the cards that they revealed so far, and also see if there's any patch notes for anything new with the game. But yeah, here we go, man. Let's go and see. Side games. Here we go. Shadowverse Worlds Beyond, man. Yeah,
Peace is a fragile
there's
thing,
a Minecraft
all
heart.
too easily
What the heck?
shattered and devoured with ravenous glee.
Is this a new card?
So avert
That's a cool design.
darkness,
With the hand having that
stay
mouth.
ever vigilant, for new
Okay,
threats
isn't that
are
Swordcraft?
lurking.
She controls like water.
Even should the world freeze over,
Wait, is it that one ice girl?
stand still,
Like from Dragon?
must heed the
What's it,
call.
Filene? Is that her name? Oh snap, wait.
Must awaken
The horse?
the
Is that
infinite
Odin?
potential that slumbers within.
We got Odin. Is that Grimir?
Shadowverse, worlds beyond. Infinity evolved.
Wow. Wasn't there a second card set called Darkness Evolve? Now we're at
Gaze upon a new
Infinity.
Infinity.
Okay. July 17. Okay, this will be my second take into this part of the video where I look at the cards, because during my first take, I looked at the official website for the new cards, but you know, they do announce some cards outside of the website, and I found this over here where they have compiled pretty much everything so far as of me recording this part of the video. So yeah, I've already seen, I would say, most of them, but some I have not seen yet. So yeah, here we go. So the new cards here, we got Carnelia, Afterglow of Darkness. Okay, this one I don't think I've seen yet. I think I've seen like most of the others during my first take, but this one I haven't seen yet. Yeah, I think I remember her back in the first game. Add a gear of members to your hand. Evolve. Select an artifact follower in your hand. Give it ward and the following effect. Can't be destroyed by effects, but can be destroyed by damage from effects. You know, I feel like this should be given like in a keyword, because I keep on seeing this back in the first game. You know how like back in the first game for the fairies they always have, or I guess just like Forestcraft in general, they like shorten the combo thing from the first game. But yeah, I feel like that could have been also done too. Yeah, this one is pretty cool. You know, another card for Artifact Portal. I do like that as someone that does use that kind of deck. But yeah, give it ward and the following effect. I don't know what this would be used for. Like, you know, probably for, you know, those artifact cards, yeah, the ones you want to maybe keep on the field. But I feel like, you know, just in general, Shadowverse, they do a good job of like just destroying cards in the field in every way. But yeah, I don't know what this will be used for. Like, you know, when it comes to those artifacts, like the mecha artifacts. Like Maga, Team Wild is back. Okay. Oh wait, do they have it here? Oh no, that's all like Japanese. This one's different. It's in English. Okay, Fanfare. Select 2 enemy followers in the field and give them can't attack followers or leaders until the end of your opponent's turn. Super Evolve. Select 2 enemy followers in the field and give them, at the end of each turn, deal 1 damage to your leader and 2 damage to this follower. Okay, that sounds kind of okay. At least to me it sounds okay. But that means when you super evolve, like if you want to make this effect work over here, then you probably don't want to attack with Lymaga then. Which is fine. It's just I'm kind of scared that, you know, if they are able to destroy my Lymaga, then like I have nothing to use, like, you know, using this card here against the ones that can't attack unless they have like 2 defense or lower, then yeah, they can just be automatically destroyed. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of like scared about. But yeah, maybe I need to see it in play for it to be maybe better in my mind. Laura Cruel War. Uh, so yeah, this one I've seen already during my first take. So pretty much you select an allied follower and give it Bane, like on the field. That's for the fanfare. But then when you super evolve it, you give it Storm instead. Or I guess you can do choose another follower. Could be the same follower if you want, and you can give it Storm. And this one I thought about, like what this can be used for, because it does seem pretty good with the super evolve. But yeah, you would need your follower to be like really good though. And I have not played much on Abysscraft to know like which ones would be good to give Storm to. But yeah, it does seem good for the Super Evolve, in my opinion. I'm not sure about the Bane. I mean, it sounds good in general. But yeah, I feel like I'm more about the Storm though. I kind of wish it was I guess, a normal evolve in a way. Cynthia is back. That's cool. I think I've seen like the spell version of this, but never the follower version. Like for this game here. So Fanfare summon 2 fairy. When you evolve, give it 1 attack for your pixie followers. Oh no, wait, I think I've seen this before. Like I've already seen it during my first take, but I feel like I've seen a spell version of it. I could be wrong. Maybe that was the one I saw. Titania Winged Queen over here. So when you fanfare, summon a fairy, gain crest. Where is it at? I don't know. Oh, here's the crest effect. At the start of your turn, add a fairy to your hand. So this one I thought is very cool because, it can really help out just, setting up a combo and stuff. But also there's another spell card that I saw that is new where you can fuse it. And yeah, if you have at least, fuse once with that card, you can draw an additional card. So I thought maybe, just pop this out as soon as possible, and then you don't have to worry about like fusing and stuff, and also setting up combos because you can at least get one combo in. So yeah, this one I feel like is very good for Forest. I feel like it's very powerful. Oh, here's the spell. I think this is the one where it's a fusion where you draw a card, but then if it's been fused, you draw 2 cards instead. Yeah, this one I feel like will be good for this one here. I can definitely see that being really great. It definitely this is like something you want to evolve like right away. Get like 3 copies of in your deck, just to make sure you can get the best chance to use it for that crest. The Draconic Strike. Choose a card in your hand and reduce its cost by 2. Deal 3 damage to all enemy followers. Yeah, this is a very expensive card at 6 costs. But, I feel like this might be good in a way where just imagine at like, if you're at max play points, playing like Ramp Dragoncraft, and you got Fort on your hand, you can like, play this. And I think Fort is 6 costs. I could be wrong, but it'll then go down by 4, which you can also play too because of that. And then yeah, hopefully, if there's like some ward followers on the field that might not allow you to attack directly, then yeah, this will probably deal with them. Play Fort, attack the face. Wait, that's what I'm imagining that some stuff that you can do with that. But of course, you can play some other followers too. It's just, I'm guessing this will be mainly for late game because that is a very expensive cost. Like if you're playing on turn 6, then if you want to play a card for free, or I guess just a follower in general, it's got to be a card that costs 2 or lower. But yeah, I feel like this is mainly for late game stuff. Sounds pretty good. Not sure how much it'll be used because I can't think of like a combo that maybe it'll be good on like turn 6, like around there. Pascal's Dance. Yeah, this one I remember back in the first game. It was a follower card, but now it's a spell where, yeah, you gain an Earth Sigil when you play it, and also a Crest where it has a countdown of 1. At the end of your turn, draw a card, and then Earthright 10, double the attack and defense of all allied followers on the field. So yeah, I'm guessing this means that, with this part over here, it is also at the end of your turn, not just like drawing the card. Yeah, this one I feel like it's I don't know how I feel about this one because I do remember like with Pascal in the first game, she was kind of annoying when she does pull off her gimmick of like doubling your attack and defense. But it's also at the end of your turn, which I feel like with Shadowverse you can easily just erase the cards on the field even if they have some powerful stats. But yeah, I feel like especially with like one of the cards I've seen here, like in the new cards, they can maybe easily take them down like right away at like turn 9. And yeah, now we got Urius here, who I think back in the first game, he was Bloodcraft, which in this game is now Abysscraft. Well, that's pretty cool. I guess that's why we kind of saw like this other like Bloodcraft looking card that costs like 7. Is that one spell? I guess it relates to this over here. But yeah, he's an 8 cost, where if you play him, you summon 2 enemy knights on your opponent's field. Okay, so that's a bit different from like when I read it. Yeah, during my first take, I tried to look up some like translations and they were kind of confusing, and I thought I was reading it wrong. Um, but yeah, I think it was saying something different. So you summon 2 enemy knights on your opponent's field. Whenever an enemy follower enters the field, until the end of your opponent's turn, give it the following effect: can't attack, deal 1 damage to the enemy leader, and restore 1 defense to your leader. Yeah, this one I'm kind of curious about. Like, I thought about it because at first I thought it was pretty bad. Okay, sorry for that cuts. I just had like a brain fart because I was really thinking about this part. But yeah, like this part over here, like I thought about. I don't know if it's like a big deal or not, but like, what if you're playing against like Abyss because they have some cards where they might destroy their own followers. But yeah, like what if you just play that and then like every time, yeah, when they enter the field, that follower can deal 1 damage to the enemy leader, which is me. So like just imagine like you're the one taking damage, the one that has Urius, and then just imagine like destroying your own follower with like a Blitzcraft and stuff, and then just playing another card. You can deal even more damage. And also, yeah, just restore 1 defense to your leader too. So yeah, I'm guessing this part over here, other than the can't attack, it's pretty good for the enemy leader. But then I thought about the 2 enemy knights. Maybe this is more of like a way to like clog up your enemy's field, because it's just 2 enemy knights. It's kind of like somewhat useless, especially when they can't attack on their turn, like when they summon it. But yeah, I'm kind of curious how this will play out. I need to see it in play to see like the effectiveness of this card, because I'm just wondering if this might be bad in general, this part, over like the can't attack. But yeah, I'm guessing this is just a way to, clog up the field and to like, disrupt their strategies. But yeah, I just need to see it in play for me to maybe start believing in this card. Prim Holidaying Princess. Add 1 Nonja Silent Maiden to your hand, which is this card over here. Where Fanfare, if there's a Prim on the field, gain 1/1 in Bane, and it also has a ward. And yeah, back on Prim over here, she has Ambush. But if you super evolve it, you give all other allied followers in the field 1/1. Yeah, this one I'm not too sure about. I think just in general, it does help out with the rally, with like one other card that we'll be seeing later on. But yeah, this one feels the super evolve sounds good too. I guess this one is pretty good in general. You can play like any time. I think turn 4 would be the most optimal one if you want to get the rally in. And then yeah, you have I guess an option for super evolve 2 at the end. Yeah, I think it's okay. Sounds pretty good to have in general. And then yeah, you get this bonus too with the Fanfare. And then we get Wilbert back, man. Yeah, this card I like a lot. I got the leader card of this back in the first game. I think he's pretty cool with the whole Holy Cavalier that he has going on, back in the first game and this game over here. So yeah, when you destroy him, he summons 2 copies of Holy Cavalier, which is like, I do wonder if all the Holy Cavaliers, if they're all legendary. I think back in the first game they weren't like that. I think they were bronze. But yeah, this looks pretty nice, man. Look at this. Well, yeah, they're 1/2. I don't remember if that's the exact same stats from before. I think it is. I think it is. But yeah, you summon 2 of those, and then when you evolve, you get this over here where whenever an allied follower with ward enters the field, give it 1/2. So yeah, because when I read this part, I'm guessing in the Infinity Evolve set, they're going to have more Havencraft followers with ward, because yeah, this does sound very powerful. And if there's like a lot of followers that support this, then yeah, I can see that being very, very good. Gadaria, Anathema of Peace. And yeah, by the way, guys, like when I give my thoughts, I'm just saying it as like, from my experience. I'm not like a pro or anything at all. I'm just like trying to guess if it's good or not. Algodaria, Anathema of Peace. Yeah, new keyword rally, but it's not really new. It's from the first game. It's just pretty much like whenever an allied follower enters your field, then that counts as like one rally. So yeah, pretty much you just keep on like putting followers on your field, and that tallies up. So that means if 20 of them entered your field with this card over here, you can super evolve this follower. So yeah, do discard. I think it might be really powerful because when I read this, it's just whenever you evolve this card, you summon 2 copies of Steelclad Knight and give them Rush. But then whenever an allied follower enters the field, you deal 1 damage to all enemy followers. That might be kind of annoying. Like you can even like deal with like those uh those baby dragons that Dragoncraft has from the Dragon Nanny. Oh man. I feel like this might be really good. That means whenever you evolve, you deal 2 damage to all enemy followers. Yeah, this one feels really good. Like even with the rally too, just imagine. Like I'm not sure how fast you can rally up to 20. There are like a lot of cards where you can maybe get there by turn 6 maybe, like the Luminous Mage and stuff. Um but dude, even like very late game, like you would probably already have rally 20 and you're probably out of super revolution points, so this here just being able to super evolve for free sounds really good in my opinion. And then yeah, you get this effect over here too. Like it's not like one of those things where we're like, yeah, like just imagine just using this if you can. Oh yeah, maybe you can. Just imagine using this with Olivia. Oh wow. Imagine using this with Olivia and with the bonus play point if you're the second player. Because I did this with Fort before, where like I played Olivia and then I have 5 play points, but then I used my extra one, I got 6. And then you can do the same thing here too. And if you have Rally 20, you super evolve that, summon these two, and then you can use Olivia to super evolve one of the knights as well. So you got 3 super evolution like followers on the field. Yeah, this one might be really powerful now that I put that scenario in your mind. Yeah, this one I think is going to be one of the more OP cards in my opinion, just because of that free super evolve. Um, but yeah, now we got the Lanthem and Anathema of Audacity. Yeah, one thing I'm noticing is the whole Anathema. Like I seen the name of this in some cards in the Legends Rise set, the first set of the game, and they even have like their own unique trait. I'm guessing like these are like the equivalent to like maybe the omens, because even like the titles too, it is similar. I have no idea what Anathema means, but I'm guessing it's like an omen like thing, you know? Like they're probably like very powerful. Now with Runecraft over here, yeah, this is the card that I saw. This is the one with that one girl that had like the painted mouth on the hand. Yeah, this one looks really cool. I love this card a lot with the visuals. She has aura and then last words Earthright to summon herself every time she goes down. Yeah, this one I like a lot. You know, I'm getting that Mordecai feel. Even it has the same stats as Mordecai too. 8 cost, 5/5 attack and defense. Dang. It's Runecraft Mordecai, but you gotta use Earthright, which they've done this before, I think, back in the first game with I guess one of the first few followers for Runecraft. But yeah, when I first played against that card, it was a very weak card, you know, if you compare it to like the later cards. But dude, when I first played against it as a beginner, that card was annoying because I could never get rid of it. But yeah, you can probably easily now get rid of it with the later cards in the first game. Yeah, it does remind me of this because it does pretty much the same thing where Earthright, you summon itself, and then when you super evolve it, you select 2 enemy followers on the field and destroy them. Yeah, this one is pretty much the same, I guess, like with Sylvia with her super evolve. I'm not sure how much I'm a fan of this. I do want to see just how long, like just how good this Earthright might be. I feel like that's going to be the main part, in my opinion. Yeah, just like imagine. Yeah, I feel like this might be somewhat good. It could be very good. I think it has potential. I feel like I need to see it in battle. Because yeah, like I never played Earthright. I've been like spell boosting for the most part in Runecraft, but I never tried doing an Earthright deck. I'm just wondering just how fast you can really build up the Earthright and like, hopefully they don't like get rid of it easily for you to like just waste it, you know? Like just imagine Bane after Bane of puppets. That's gonna burn through the Earthright. Yeah, I am just wondering about that. But yeah, I feel like for the stats though, like, if it's just with the attack and defense, I think he'll definitely survive like a lot better. And it won't be that much of a waste for the Earthright. Phylene, White Frost Bloom, Fanfare. If you're in Overflow, add a White Frost Whisper to your hand. She has Bane, and when you evolve, deal 1 damage to all enemy followers. And then here's the card that it gives you. You can do this, where you can destroy all damaged enemy followers, which pretty much works with the evolve over here. And then the other one is to increase the cost of all cards in your opponent's hand by 1 until the end of your other turn, which I think this one is very cool against stuff like Portalcraft with their puppets that cost 0. And then you also got the combo cards in Forestcraft that can definitely lessen the combos. I think this part is really good against those, but it's also very situational. I feel like for the most part, you might be using it for this, but when the situation comes, I think this would be also good too, to like disrupt their combo. And then here we got Gensetsu and Yuzuki, Twin Calamities. Yeah, this is pretty cool. They merged the cards over here. So when you play it, you can either summon 4 copies of One-Tailed Fox, which are these cards over here. They got Russian Ward, Last Words, give a random ally, uh, this card over here, 1 attack. Which, yeah, is pretty much like the first game. It's just kind of cool. I do like the cards where they do have 2 people in it. Like, that's pretty much what they did with Anne and Greya, right? But now they just merge it into 1. I think that's pretty cool. Um, but yeah, I'm guessing that's Gensetsu's effect. But now for Yuzuki, destroy 4 random enemy followers, then restore 4 defense to your leader. Now this part I feel like will be very good against that 1 Pascal card. Because yeah, just imagine you play that Pascal card, like let's say what is that? Is this in Forestcraft? Oh, it's a Runecraft. Yeah, just imagine using that on like you know, your Flame Destroyer or your Runecraft or your Runeblade Conductor, where it has like maybe at first 10 attack and defense, but now it's got like 20. And then you just play this on like turn 9 and it just goes away. Where's it at again? I went like way too far. Yeah, this over here. And yeah, just imagine if you have like a lot of those followers too, man. Yeah, this one I feel like is very good for endgame. Um, I feel like this one in general is very good in my opinion. Not much I can say. I think it's just good in general. Odin Twilight Fate. So yeah, Odin is back. Fanfare, select an enemy card on the field and banish it. And it's got Storm too. Yeah, this card is really cool. Um, pretty much similar to like the first game here. Um, Banishing, which is pretty cool. Banish. I don't think we've ever seen Banish yet in this game. Like I've done so many matches, but I don't remember my cards being banished. Like they definitely lessen the amount of banish that you can do in this game. Like it's either destroy or bane if you want to do some like hard removals. But yeah, banishing we don't really see that at all. That used to be common with like Havencraft back then. I mean, it was even like one of the default spells that you get, where like I think if you have like 3 defense or less, you can banish it with the spell card. But yeah, I think that right now that's the only banish card. I'm just wondering if that's going to be their new thing where they're going to make banish like very rare because it is very powerful. it is it is very powerful to have. Instead, like maybe they prefer some other like ways to remove cards, like transforming or bane and stuff. I want to guess that's what they're going for. They're going to make banish like more rare. Anathema of Gluttony, Lala Anthem. Wait, we've already seen this card. Have we? That's the Runecraft one, right? No, wait, this is Shadowverse Evolve. Oh, this isn't the upcoming Shadowverse Evolve expansion. Oh, that's cool. They're adding that card there too. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. And yeah, they have some new features too. I will show my original take on the patch notes because they have done that. So yeah, I think that's all the cards here. And now we'll go for that. So yeah, that's pretty much my second take on the cards here. Let's go back to my first take on my thoughts on the patch notes. Alright, so I found this update to version 1.2.0 new card set. We got a summary, new content, release of the second card set, new exchange tickets, animated cards, new story. Ooh, okay. I guess story's coming back now for me in my videos. There's a giveaway event for the set, and release celebration missions, new supplies, Infinity Evolve purchase bonus included, card pack bundles, addition of guided puzzles to solo mode. Oh, we got puzzles now? I usually suck at puzzles, like unless it's like the beginner ones. I would usually like follow like the video guides of it, like from the first game. Addition of master points ranking rewards, a master's menu, a new battle tutorial, new avatar assets to the park shop. Are we getting more socks? I don't need more clothing. That's just going to add like more to the pool, and then that'll make me. I guess that'll have us get less of the cards, I guess, or the vials or rupees or whatever. Updates to the park chest lineup. Okay, I want to see what that's like. Adjustments when missions refresh, like the daily's missions. Ooh, park features, battle stats added to the battle log, visual effects that for cards that have a at the end of your opponent's turn destroy this card. Oh, new effects for that. Shorten animations when fusing. Oh yeah, I think there was one fusing card, right? I forgot what it was. I think I saw like one fusing card. I thought it might be new, like carrying over from the first game. But no, I think I saw like one fusion card, but I forgot what that was. I don't remember if it was in Forest or not. Addition of a confirmation dialogue, a setting for playing cards with fusion. Oh, no, I forgot. Why am I so stupid? The freaking artifact cards. They fuse. I can't believe I forgot about them. But I feel like there was another card that has fuse, right? Not just those cards. I feel like I saw another one. I could be wrong. Or it could just be them. Anyways, um, various battle and park issues. Which, yeah, I've got maybe a little bit of that. Now for the detailed version of it, I guess. New card set. 77 new cards. 3 exchange tickets and 2 fully animated cards. New exchange tickets. Filene. Hmm. Okay, so she'll be the new leader? Yeah, she has the new leader. Okay. New animated cards. Okay. New story. Uh, Dial's story will be added. Oh, wow. That's pretty interesting. So at first we began with... what's her name again? Yeah, we began with Dreitzen. Are we gonna go in reverse order? I'm trying to think back to like how the the classes were set up to be. But I think, at the very end, it was Portalcraft, right? Are we going in a reverse order? I think before that would be Bloodcraft, right? And then Dragon. And then what's before that? Like Shadow maybe? I think we're going in a reverse order. If I had to guess from this, like, very early on. Okay. Deck giveaway. To celebrate the release of the pack or the set, players will be able to choose from among 7 decks to obtain for free. Oh wow. And no challenges, right? Like the beginner one? I'm guessing it's just right away. That sounds really good. I do like that a lot. Okay. Release celebration missions. Jumpstart your collection of new cards with 3 days of missions that award 10 card pack tickets in total. Okay. I'll be sure to do that. New supplies. The following supplies will be added to the shop. Shadowverse Evolve card style set. Oh, that's pretty cool. I do like that. I do like how there's like a synergy between like Evolve and like the digital card game here. I don't remember seeing that for the first game, but that is cool to see that there's like some synergy. Even I know that you can like redeem some rewards if you buy card packs. I think I saw that too. Crystal top up bonuses, guided puzzles. Okay, yeah, puzzles are back. Master Points ranking rewards. This update will mark the start of Master Points ranking season 1. Climb the ranks by accumulating Master Points. Premium rewards awaiting the highest ranking players at the end of the season. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do that because I don't play rank too much, only on the live streams. Which, yeah, I haven't been doing lately because I had some other stuff to do. Masters menu. This new feature accessible from your profile after reaching Master. One day, maybe, in the far future. Maybe before Shadowverse Worlds Beyond, like, gets a sequel announced. That'll be when I reach there. Allows you to view your total Master Points and Master Points ranking for each season. New battle tutorial. A Ward Havencraft tutorial has been added to the battle tutorial. Interesting. Well, yeah, that's one confirmation that there will be more Havencraft Ward cards. Okay, now that makes sense. New avatar assets. Oh no, they've been added to the park shop. Well, what about the chest though? So 5 shirts, 10 tops, 7 sandals. Oh jeez. The park chest lineup updated. Okay, here we go. The item players can obtain from park chest will be updated as follows. Cards from Infinity Evolve will be available. Card pack tickets obtained will be for Infinity Evolve. I noticed they spelled it wrong. In Infinity. I'm guessing they copied and pasted this here. Uh, Card pack tickets for Legends Rise will no longer be available. Oh wow. Okay, so only for the second sets here, the new one. All other items in the shop lineup will continue to be available. Okay, so that's the only thing that's changed is the card pack adjustments when missions refresh. Normal missions will now refresh at 12 noon, 1 p.m. Oh, so now let's like back in the first game. New missions will replace those who have uh, been cleared, while progress will be retained for ongoing missions. Okay, now it's back in the first game, like the same thing. That's better. Okay. Dang, dude. You know, I made it to where like I I I I just do the missions in the morning, but I think this year is gonna be, later on for the day for me. Well, yeah, I guess I did all that for nothing. I made it to where like I'm able to do the daily missions early, but now I gotta go back to this time here. Shadow Park features, which yeah, I do prefer this because then I can just do it at any time, right? Like rather than 21 hours. Uh, Park features. Park quests that involve battling will no longer have to be cleared without players quitting. Wait, uh, the quest will now be cleared as long as there is no early forfeits. Okay, that's good. Because, yeah, I had some, maybe like a couple of battles for the park quest where, like, I'm like at the near the end of the game to do my dailies, like near the end of the match, and then they would quit, and then I would have to do like another match because we need to complete the game. Yeah, this one is good. I do like this one. A friends button will be added to the Shadowverse Park screen. Players will be able to use support tickets. Players will now be able to enable AI tips beta when starting a practice match from the battle screen. Oh, now you can use that in the park now? Oh, wow. To be honest, I feel like I would activate this just so that I don't have to think about my cards too much if I just feel lazy, like if I want to do my dailies. I'm guessing the practice match is like those normal matches, right, with this one here? If not, then I guess I won't be using this. Um, the edit avatar screen will be updated as follows. There's a reset button. That's good. And hide parts of the UI. That's good too. There's the guild. I don't really have a guild. When pressing another player's emblem. Okay, I don't care about this stuff here. Addition of a button that allows players to change the camera view when on the edit room screen. The display order of the following assets have been changed when in the edit avatar screen. Okay, don't care about that. A battle log. Additional stat tabs will be added to the battle log to let players keep track of conditions that must be fulfilled for certain abilities to be activated, like the rally count for Swordcraft. That's really good. That was like one nice feature from the first game that I like to keep track of. Because there was that one card, I think the third version of Mordecai, where you would need to like do four of something, I think. Like revive him four times. And yeah, they would have like a counter for that in the battle log. Okay, that's cool that they add stuff like that, like a tracker. Visual effects and animations. The following visual adjustments will be made. Um, yeah, we saw this before. It'll be more visible now. Oh, the like the puppets, right? Yeah, like I remember I watched a video where uh like they said that you can see like the effects like on the puppets where they have like the crack on the screen. I never noticed that before until they mentioned it. So I guess now it'll be more visible. That's pretty good. The visual effects and animations when fusing have been sped up. New settings. There'll be confirmation with fusion. Okay, good. Increase the size of cards in when in hand. Sounds good too. And bug fixes. Oh boy. Okay. Issues with rodeo. Spectating private matches. Display issue with premium emblems. Private matches on battle tables. I do have this one thing where when you and the opponents quits at the same time, it just takes you back to the home screen, like the the starting screen. Like it would do it like an error. Okay. Sound issues. Amulets on PC. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Attack animations, critical trials, and the Shadowverse Park. Oh, I never knew that happened. Okay. Well, yeah, I don't think that really happened to me with those bugs for the most part. And then there's notes too. Okay. Well, yeah, there you have it, man. I think that's pretty much everything so far. If they add any more, then I have not seen it. Yeah, overall, it looks pretty cool, man. I do like the new cards here. I am kind of curious to see like the new fusion stuff with Forestcraft. I feel like that might be a big thing. That might like be a known like deck type itself, kind of like with the Wardhaven. And then also we get that one sword card. I'm actually really curious about that because that sounds really busted. Now that I think about it, just that rally 20. Like dang, I feel like you can like just like super evolving that like right away. Like maybe around turn 6 or 7. I forgot the cost of that card. That sounds really powerful. And then you can summon people. I'm actually kind of scared about going up against that card the more I think about it. But yeah, no like Portalcraft cards yet. That's the one I want to main and use. Kind of sad about that. Just imagine like they announce it like after I upload this video. I'm sure they'll do that because like I think that's the only one that they haven't announced yet, right? I guess they're saving it for like last. Anyway, guys, yep, that's pretty much my reaction to the new card sets over here. The Infinity Evolve. Yeah, really cool. I know that they're like speeding up the release of the new sets for like the first couple of months, I think. Or I guess for the first couple of sets. Not sure about the future ones if they'll start to put more I guess distance or whatever in between the sets. But yeah, I'm pretty glad that we're getting new cards because it has been getting kind of like samey with only Legends Rise. So yeah, it's cool to see this new card set here, like a bunch of new cards being released like very very soon. So yeah, I'm excited, man. Can't wait to see more. Yeah, we haven't seen like Grimir over here at all. But yeah, I'll definitely get into like seeing the other cards whenever they get released. And yeah, can't wait to see them in battle. And I think I'll just go ahead and edit here. Yeah, next time, I guess we'll do DL story and also check out the new cards. So yeah, that'll be it for now, guys. That's game.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good